Good evening and welcome back to yet another day of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Brad, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. How have you been this fine Thursday, you scarer? Didn't think I'd forget so soon, did ya? How you doing? Last night we did not quite finish chapter 16 like I hoped we would. We got through a bunch of side quest stuff, though. A little bit of main quest stuff. Yeah, let's go, see what's up. Meh. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I swear, I was fine. And then as soon as I hit live, the stream congestion got me. Okay, so, party is at 152 out of 155. Let's move some of the more heavy hitters out of the party just for the time being, so that I can re-level up my Cubimons, get them back up to Taumon so that I can get Sukuyamon and Kazuhamon. I think I'm pronouncing that second one right. I'm probably not. Yeah, so this should be good. So the last thing we did last night was the side quest with the Occult Club, where we were solving the mysteries of the haunted whatever Madu. Turns out it was just an old man. So, it's not going to affect Examon for a while. Go be productive, take on some cases. Haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left Nakano Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him. Oh no, Pete's in trouble. We gotta go help Pete. We love Pete. Pete's our homeboy. He's our home cat. He's a good cat. Pete. 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 There's Pete. There he is! Hi, Pete. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? You're Digimon. We've established this. Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Pete? Pete, you okay? What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Huh. Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's a cause for concern. Pete disappearing is a cause for concern. Could be related to what you've just witnessed. Pete! Not Pete. Anyone but Pete. I love him. New case. Gotta save Pete. Nothing else matters. One new case were added. I've been looking for so long. My Miko. My poor cat. Please find Miko. This case comes in from Old Man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the Occult Club members. Yes, I literally just did it. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. That old man said Mika to Pete. He did! He did! Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe. I can't read. Although he didn't actually state when. Wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Okay. Will do, Cop Mom. Probably wouldn't hurt to stop by the Metal Man, too. Probably got a lot of metal since the last time. Yeah! $26 worth. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Huh? Oh, that's probably not good. Feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. Well, it is Japan. Those are common. Let's talk to the cat girl first. Welcome, grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you like. No. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. That's odd. So old man Mizushima's not... I thought I disconnected. It was just... It's just an update. Thanks, Windows. I don't need that while I'm streaming. Thank you. God damn. Not in right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. Thank you for the time fade. The next day, early morning. Let's head for the K Cafe. Old man Mizushima should hopefully be there at this hour. Needless padding, making me go back and forth. This way. Hi, old man.
Oh, it's you again! I've been waiting, you know!
Well, I've been waiting since fucking afternoon.
Huh? You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me? You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. My Miko, you see? He's inside this wall here.
Are you at K Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What's that? An earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital And we lost her.
It's...
I don't want to know. It's better not knowing.
Excuse me.
Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this.
It's Miko!
No, I'm Pete.
Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me.
No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Shoujo, please. Leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are.
I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry.
Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old internet lines that the computer is hooked up to. Can't read. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line. A digital line of sorts. Yes, you've already explained what digital lines are 50 times, Kyoko. Names are too similar. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. Shoujo, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Thanks, Kyoko. No! Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Please let me. Don't wake me from this dream.
What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Want to change party layout. I don't need 2 vaccines when I have fucking Lady Squad. Check this way first. Check the dead ends for the sparkle shines. HP spray. Don't see a sparkle in here, but check just to be safe. Oh, it's Gatomons. This could be you one day. Two of you hanging out like this. Dun, 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 dun. I think the Cubimons need to be, what, level 30 or level 38 to Digivolve? Something like that. Oh, it wasn't moving. I thought I was triggering a cutscene and then nothing happened. Don't worry about it. You are a neutral vaccine. Okay. I'm just gonna regular attack you then. Thorn Whip. Oops. I was hoping. I know that she has a weakness against him, but I was hoping his health was low enough that I would still be able to take him out. Hey, she leveled up. Go, Lilith. This way, and then we go that way, and we loop-de-loop around, see if there's a sparkle. I see a sparkle shine. I see a sparkle shine. Wind Guard. I am never going to use it, but I collected it. It's the important part. It's a thing that I did. Let's go right first. Another one of you. We'll auto it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, god damn it, I accidentally picked the correct path. I thought this would be the wrong way so I can go get all the sparkle shines. God. Yeah. So sorry, I cannot clear my throat tonight. I would cosplay as her. I don't think I have all of the assets for the costume, but I would if I could. That'd be fun. Come on, level up the squad. Yeah! Go team! By team, I mean Rosemont. She basically is soloing all these vaccines by herself. Loop-de-loop. Ooh, Brave Point. That's free experience. Fuck yeah. Who's texting me? I don't care. Don't text me. Mess with the Rosemon, you get the thorns. Mon. You happy now? GG again on beating Darksiders. We are taking a quest from the old man from last night, who was the, source of the urban legends. He's looking for his lost cat, and it turns out Pete is his lost cat. And Pete keeps saying something about he doesn't want to wake up, don't let the dream end. Very ominous. So, Pete's dealing with some stuff, so we're in the computer trying to help Pete. Because we care about Pete. Pete's our bro. Go down the fucking tunnel when I tell you to go down the fucking tunnel. I think I'm looping back around. I think that should be the last one, because that top path is what I took to get here, right? If not, could do a Mastamon cosplay. Do you understand the amount of fabricating that would take to make those wings? It's not as easy as just, yeah, I could wear it, but like, that's like metal. And look, those wings aren't even attached to her back. That's like learning polarity of magnets that I can't do. I can't hover like that. Where am I gonna get a wig that long? Just being difficult. I'm so good at it.
Why? Why do you have to know who I really am?
Pete, I'm just here to help you, buddy. No response. Let's find Pete. Let's find Pete. Gotta save Pete. Have I been in this digital space before? Because I need to know if I need to be hunting for boxes. Let's take an elevator and just see what happens. See what we find. The other end of the elevator. I see boxes! Give me that box. Give me that fucking box. Wall crack, level 4, purple wall, baby. We got a new box! SP restraint chip. Always need to be hunting for boxes. Always, Chemical Ivory. It is always... What, the boxes? Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Please tell me that wasn't Pete. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Shoujo. Oh, I think this is Pete. Shoujo asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete. That's my name. Made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Got keyword Pete. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of any of this. Chaos degradation. Take them down 25%. If I have to choose between siding with Pete and siding with the old man, I side with Pete. I love Pete. Pete's a good boy and a good kitty. He deserves only nice things in life. Fuck this data up, Lilith! Fuck his day. Ugh. Rosemon is almost ready to digivolve up again. Get her back to her battle mode, or wherever the fuck it stands for. Investigation complete. Should probably take this elevator, because I didn't take it last time. I don't know if this is a new area or not, so we're just gonna explore. Hey, hey, Diamond, what's up? How's your Thursday going? Well, this long path looks ominous. In a I don't like it kind of way. Eh. It's Thursday, week's almost over. There's that. Oh, I see one. Box! We are trying to solve the mystery of the disappearing Pete. So far, we know that the building was constructed in 1959, and Pete kept a diary. That's all we know. We also know that Rosemon can fuck a bitch up. Rosemon's cool as shit. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage. Yoshida really likes this girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's 1 in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance. But what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshido's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshido talk to me so happily. So we think that Mizushima is Yoshido? This feels like the backstory of a serial killer. It's Pete, the little Wanyumon kitty cat who was our assistant. I don't know if he's our assistant, but he works in the detective agency, and he was there when Kyoko wasn't. And I love him. And if I have to kill the old man to keep Pete happy, I'll do it. Not him, the owner? Oh. Well, because the diary is from Pete. Obviously, Pete is precious and perfect. Yes! He good kitty. Best. So we're looking for the little glowing blue data squares. Data squares. Gotta find the data squares. Let's try this one. I don't think we've taken this one yet. Let's auto this. I don't care. Take them out. Combo. No, I was more worried about the owner talking about the idol in that way. Those are the words of someone with a blood shrine. Oh, gotcha. I'd already forgotten that he said that. I'm good at paying attention. Come on, Cubimon. Level up. Slunk too far back. Drop down there, but is there one over here? Yes, there is. Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground something building. My finger slipped. Something spine, something recline. Yeah, something. Don't fuck up your back. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. I'm sorry, we missed the important thing about the escalator. I've ruined the story. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired, but he said his son still had a good time. People also call Yoshida Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima, so got that part right. Yoshito is a big, important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So, that's okay. I'm content. Got keyword Yoshito Mizushima. Okay. I don't know which one to take next. Probably up and around that one. Because I saw one on an upper layer, I just don't know how to get up there. Layer, level, one or the other. Both work. You know what I'm getting at. Dun-na-na-na-na. Come on, Pete. I'm coming for you. Gonna save you, buddy. Yep, found it. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant that formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years later after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Yoshito always has me sitting on his lap, petting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. Got keyword Miko. Is that it? There's still more? Okay, keep your eyes peeled, because I apparently missed a data block. Which elevator have I not taken? Zoom out? Okay. Thought I was zoomed out. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Well, I've committed to this. Accidentally dropped down here. Okay, so I see it down there. So it's a matter of how do I get down there? I'll figure it out. Get there. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that just takes me back to that one. Take this back up. I'm zoomed out as far as I can. Get the graph paper out. Oh no! I don't wanna. Can't you just keep track for me and tell me where to go? not drop down there. Take this one. I don't think we took this one. It's right there. There's a box. There's a motherfucking box. I see the data thing, but there's a fucking box over here. Yeah. That has never worked well when I've tried it in the past. Well... Don't give up, you know? Maybe one day I'll actually pay enough attention for it to work. You didn't need to do 1700 damage on him, Lilith. God damn. Dun-na-na-na-na, attack restraint chip. Don't know who I'm gonna need to use it on, but I got one. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 5. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. Oh dear. Lilith doesn't know the meaning of the word restraint. Pretty sure other party members do, though. Hey. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. Are you a war criminal, old man? Pete was a spy? I think Pete was a spy computer. It's dark in here. All dark. Can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. But it's never been this dark before. Yoshido's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshido, where are you? Yoshido. Yoshido. Please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshido. Yoshi. Oh. Oh, Pete!
Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm...
Oh dear. So it's begun. Though I have to say this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's gonna collapse for sure. Kyoko, if you know something, please tell me.
Who am I? Somebody, anybody, tell me.
I thought we just established... Oh, hey, there you are. Didn't see him there for a second. He blended with the blue. Let's fuck up this Garurumon and deal with Pete's identity crisis. Bit of text you skipped earlier only said most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Thank you! Did you go back and check the VOD just for that? Thank you. You didn't need to do that. Appreciate it, though.
Please, who am I? Pete? No, that's not right. That's not right.
Was I not supposed to do that one yet? I did the first option. I don't want to. No, Pete. Oh, he's the strong motherfucker. You entered the wrong thing, and now you have to kill Pete. I didn't know. I should have saved. It won't let me escape, so I have to do this. I don't want to do this. okay with any of what's happening. What did it... How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What? What the fuck? It gave me no indication that I was about to get in a fight with my little buddy. I haven't saved since we started. Oh. I should have gone with that.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito.
What did I do? Phew! Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Hee hee. I didn't realize I had to make a choice, because every other time I've had to use every single one. What did I fucking do?
Miko! Miko, it's really you!
Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long.
I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend.
No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go.
Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again.
What? Good question, I have no idea. I don't fucking know! What did I do?
I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. The computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I can't keep up this voice for long periods of time. I talk with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Fuyume Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Seems a bit odd that choosing Pete made him realize he was Miko, right? Like, I don't know what just happened. Many, many hours together. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko, too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up, and over time, nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. Well, alright then. Cool? I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall, along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. Whatever you choose, the quest ends the same way. The only difference is that if you choose Miko, you don't have to fight him. Thanks, Monster Hunter. Not really worried about that right now. Did the cat get sealed up in the wall? And he was in there for so long that he merged with the computer? Is that what they're saying? I'm gonna choose to believe that that's not what happened, because that is horrifying, and I will cry if they sealed a cat into the wall. If they Cask of Amontillado the cat, that's not okay.
He's a good kitty. That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Shoujo? Can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point, we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. Cat's hide, I mean, yeah, it's horrible, and also I didn't know Digimon worked that way. Me neither. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all these years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, Old Man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much that that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Is the old man a Digimon too? How did it happen? It just did. Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshido Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more?
Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us.
Ah, that's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the Occult Club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. Digimon/Ghost. Holy shit. Nakano Broadway means the spirit world, the normal and the surreal, moving too fast, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. Pixstar-chan! Pix! Thank you for following! How are you? How you doing? I'm upset. He's a ghost. And the cat was a ghost, which means that the cat died, and I hate this game now. Kitty cat. Meowdy? Meowdy indeed. How you doing? Well, looks like it's just you and me again here. The couches look so empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm. Do you not care that Pete was a ghost, Kyoko? Do you not care about that? Take on some cases? I don't have any cases! 1 new cases were added. Cool. Oh, look at that. That's a property one. I don't want to do that. Memory up. I also did it! Don't be upset, but he's a cat. Also means no more Pete in the office. I know! We lost our cat mascot. But hear me out. They are ghosts, but they're also heckin' spooky. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't handle horror well. So I'd rather them not be ghosts? Oh, hey, cutscene. Hey. Hey, buddy. How's your squid arm? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suido said that the weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Suedo. I don't want to! I'm trying to turn everyone into a squid. Also, whispers my internet provider won't hear. Can I say that I'm proud of the TrashNet has been letting me watch Twitch again? Fuck yeah. Go TrashNet. Let Pix watch Twitch! Do it! Do the thing! Listen up though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. This sounds like I'm about to be murdered. See you later. Okay, buddy. I'll come get murdered, just like you asked. We're all in agreement that this is probably a trap, right? Let me get my War Grave on, so we can use our Penetrate strat. I have 10 extra memory, but I have nobody who uses 10 or less memory. So, dude, since moving here in June 2018, I haven't been able to watch Twitch, like, at all. Oh, no! So we're not actually dumb enough to go alone, right? It's a trap. It's a trap, and I still forgot to install the It's a Trap soundbite that Tino got for me onto the Stream Deck, because I'm a failure. Also, hi, Sam. How you doing tonight? How's your Thursday? Okay, so Greymon, because Penetrate strat works. Sleuthmon also has a ability with that, and then Mastamon is super cool. So let's save, and then let's go 48 minutes later. Let's see if we can finish chapter 16, so we can Until Done this on Wednesday. That's my plan. Just kind of chilling. Chill times. The hair down, and the lights off, and the comfy pose. Happy with all of this. I've reclined too far by doing that. Diamond, no, I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. Chillin' and vibing is a good time. Just vibing. Everything's on fire. Ooh, but the good thing about being here is that all of these enemies give me like 3,000 experience per fight. Sorry, the what? What? What'd I say? I was being silly and doing a thing, and it made the back of the chair recline too far. Level me up, enemies. Let's fucking power up before we take on this boss. If I said something weird, I don't remember what I said. What did you think I said? Because now I'm self-conscious. And my preview has my bangs messed up, and no matter how many times I try to fix it, it's still messed up. See, it's messed... Ah, I was touching the wrong side. That's why. I understand how cameras work. That has a fat mood of saying something and then immediately forgetting. That's streaming for you. That is 90% of the reason we have the quote command on this channel, because when I get really going, words just come out of my mouth, and then I have no idea what the fuck I just said, literally 3 seconds later. Thought I heard my name, but I was getting a drink, so not sure. Oh! Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. That is a good use of that quote. Feel that, right? Damn. When I'm paying attention, I have a oddly specific, like, pinpoint memory. But if I'm not paying attention, I will forget what happened as soon as it happens. And when I'm just, really passionate and on a roll and ranting, why is my microphone coming down? Yeah, if I'm ranting, I'm not paying attention to the words because it's literally just a stream of consciousness, so I have no idea what the fuck I just said. Quotes list. Woo! How are y'all? Level 31. What level do you need to level up? Was it 38 or was it 30? Same, I can remember a story I heard about Andrew Jackson from history class 3 years ago, but I legitimately cannot remember what I last audibly said. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Never attack Russia in the winter. That's what I remember from high school. That's it. Can you stop short-circuiting my fucking demon angel Digimons? I need them to not be short-circuited. Can you do that? Oh, mitochondria, right? Powerhouse of the cell. Never attack Russia in the winter. Those are the important things. Sometimes when I don't feel like exerting the energy to think through battles, I just hit the options button and let the battles autoplay like Persona 3. Also the Fitness Gram Pacer test? The what? What's that? I either don't remember it, or it was a thing that was introduced after I graduated, but before you did. It's cursed? Don't tell me cursed things! That's scary! And I can't handle horror, as we've already established. I want to see if I can digivolve up these Cubimon, or if I'm getting things confusioned. I can! It's only... Wait. What's your ABI gonna be? ABI is 26. It'll be 30. Fuck it! Taumon. Bam! Taumon. Bam! There we go. Look at their starting int. Their starting intelligence is 110. And in order to digivolve... Yeah, even... Oh. I was gonna say their base SP, but then I realized I accidentally had them on a farm with SP. So no. Yeah, they only need to gain 40 speed and like 10 to 25 intelligence. They're gonna hit that naturally without any farm grinding needed. Is there an emergency siren on your end? In the game. It's a PE thing where they had to run back and forth the gym. You had to do it in a certain time period. Oh, fuck that shit. I remember that. I'm chonking. Do not support physical activities. No, I remember that. It was bullshit. The UK, it's called the beat test, and yes, it sucks. Yeah, it's a bad time. Heal? Ah. I'll heal. Yeah, there's a siren, Sama, because the world is on fire. The emergency services need to know about that. Like, the way they did it in our high school was we had to run the perimeter of the gym, and if you finished in the last 5 or 10, it's been 10 years, so forgive me if I don't remember. If you were in the last few people, each round, you had to do another lap. So, there was always the one kid that got like level 120, just kept going because they were stinky. Ew. Ours didn't have levels. It was just, we had to do it for a set number of times, but if you finished, like, in the last 5 or 10, you got extra laps added. It was bullshit. What is wrong with people? Lots of things. People suck. So I am inclined to agree with the world-ending Digimon. I finally found a comfy position, but it's probably not good for my spine, so it'll stop being comfy in a little bit. Let's just roll with it, see what happens. Let's go, team. Hey, buddy. War Greymon, you better be ready for this. Here, each beep is like a level, and they got progressively shorter, so kids would go, like, hella long, and I was sitting there and wheezing after, like, 5. Jesus. Spines also terrible. Yes. I like walks. I like sitting. Can we add sitting to gym class? Hey, Harada, I'm just gonna catch up on my caffeine while you expositate at us the story.
ああ、そういやスウェードから聞いてるぜ。オタクがエグザモンを弱らせたんだろ
I did, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you eat him, Harada. Dude, I'd ace the sitting unit, right? We'll sit for days on end. Can't make me get up. So our friend Harada, if you missed it, is turning into a squid. And he's trying to eat the powerful Digimon so that his squid powers become extra strong. Pretty sure you make an Olympic level sitter picks. You right.
やるじゃねえか、電脳探偵。
His position does not work for me. Or he's turning into a squid himself. He's turning into a squid. Don't see, now I'm too low in the chair. I can't.
Oh. こいつか
I can't find a comfortable position.
結構便利なんだぜ、こいつ。なんだって食えるしさ。
You could just eat food, Arata. You don't have to absorb
イー
Digimon.
ターだってデジモンだって
Could you please not eat people, Arata?
人間だって
If you start going Geenie, I will take you out.
俺
I
さ
will put you down.
とにかく食って食いまくりたいんだ
And you don't see the problem with that, Arata. You don't see how that makes you the villain. I only liked, badminton in gym, hated swimming because you'd always just feel gross for the rest of the day. We didn't even have a swimming pool. We didn't have swimming at our gym. Our high school.